New England Gardening just picked the ripe peaches that were on the tree that used to be in the container. Some good ones here, not bad. I think I'm going to try making that peach cobbler I made last year. So there's some blemishes on here. And they started to split. Some of them started to split too. But yeah, I think I'll give that peach cobbler a try, and then I'll cut these up, put them in the freezer, or maybe try to make I don't know, some type of preserve. Let's just boil these and maybe add some sugar. We'll see. So unlike the last time, this is going to be ripe. This is probably the best peach out of them. Let's see here, look at that. No pressure on that knife. Oh, juice is just coming out. And I think if you just turn this, that's supposed to show you how ripe a peach is. That's perfectly ripe. Doesn't even hold on to the pit. It just falls right out. That's soft. Yep. That's a peach. So, I think I'm going to try that peach cobbler. Cut these up. Okay, so I did end up with 4 cups of peaches. I've got 8 tablespoons of butter here in this, I guess a casserole dish. And I've got the oven preheated to 350. I'm going to melt this butter while I put the water, the peaches, and a cup of sugar together. So I'm going to take these 4 cups of peaches, put them in this pan here, cup of sugar, half a cup of water, and mix this real good, bring to a boil and let simmer for 10 minutes. So the peaches have been simmering for 10 minutes. Now mix up the dry ingredients. Let's see what we got here. I have 1.5 cups of self-rising flour and a cup of sugar. And slowly going to add 1.5 cups of milk. Try not to create any lumps. So once the butter's melted, you take the mixture of the self-rising flour, sugar, and milk and pour it right into the dish with the butter, right on top of it. Don't mix it up, just pour it in. And then we're going to ladle the peaches and the syrup on top without disturbing this too much. Okay, and then we're going to ladle this right on top. Or spoon it on top. And we're going to bake this 30 to 45 minutes. And while it's doing so, the batter will rise up over the peaches. So hopefully this will turn out. This is optional, but I took it out of the oven. I'm going to put some cinnamon on top here. See how that turns out. Okay, I think it's done. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. That looks good. Okay, so we'll let this cool off for a second. How does that look? Looks like a huge Cinnabon. Okay, let's get some of this. Almost like a sponge cake. Well, that syrup was absorbed. There's the peaches in there. Whoops. It's almost like an upside down cake. Is that what that is? There it is. Let's give it a try. Got some of the peaches here. It's absorbed all that syrup. That's pretty good for being able to prepare that so quickly. But you know what it's missing? Some vanilla ice cream. So I'm going to let that melt. On top of that, wow. That's good. So, I think I put the peaches to some good use. Actually, just cooking those peaches with the syrup, with the sugar and water, we could have spread that on toast the next day. Would need to preserve it because it would go so quickly. So I'm going to try that again, just for spreading on toast or even over pancakes. So that would have been great. So this is New England Gardening peach cobbler with some vanilla ice cream. Man. Thanks for watching. That's good.